Where am I? Oh no. It's a good start. So, sorry to bring you here, but we got to start somewhere. Hello, welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Oh yes. So we start with a little bit of a tutorial, of course. Just to make sure it's all set up. What is this place? Where have we started? That's what we got to think to ourselves. What is this? Why is it green? It's just giving us the keys. Not the keys to the door, but the keys that we've got to press to do things. Not that we're pressing keys or anything, you know, this is real. Ooh. Don't worry, there's nothing jumpy at this second, at the moment. You know, not at the moment, anyway. Don't worry. It's not that scary, honest. Oh dear. Just get some spare underpants, John. You'll be alright. Now we are an private investigator, like Magnum, but we're not called Magnum. Early part of the 20th century. So a lot of what's going to be happening. It might seem slow, but we've got lots of clues and things to find.
In my wake,
eh?
all along, fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh no. What was that? Something's been going on here, all this fish and guts and
What a putrid offering.
Well, I didn't put it here. Was it, or do you mean me? I don't know if he's talking to me or...
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Run! Oh, run! Buttons for run. Well, it's hardly a run, is it? It's like music in the background as well. What is going on? Oh. It's beckoning.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Who's he?
I hate whiskey.
Well, there we are. Our name is Edward Pierce. P.I.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
So there'll be little clues dotted about in different places.
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Things to open, things to look at.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Everything is building clues.
I have business here to attend to.
Not time to leave yet.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Huh? There we are.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
In a speakeasy. Well, the music sounds like 20s.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Prohibition. Where are we? Boston. That's enough of that now. Not Al Jolson. It sounds a bit like Al Jolson, doesn't it? God, yeah.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, now this is our journal. This is everything that's going on. The case itself, 20th of October, 1924, so 100 years ago. And when I was actually playing it, it was coming up as the date. And I think, oh, maybe it's destiny. So we're looking, that was our stats, by the way. We'll get into that in a minute. Places. All we found is Pierce Investigations Agency. It's just, that's one place at the moment. We've got a clue. Well, we didn't have any clues, did we? Have a drink or don't drink. Now, things you do as well change things in the future.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, right, we've got 8 character points to spend. Now each thing costs points to go up. Now I'm going to get some medical. Definitely get up to level 2 in medical straight away. Occultism I'm going to learn on the way, because I want to actually be able to get these up a level as well. So we're now professional at finding things, which is a good idea. So we've got 4 left. We don't need strength at the moment. Should I give it to a cut? Because we won't be able to find any of this later on. Or we won't be able to upgrade it ourselves. We have to find clues. So there we are. We're up to amateur, eloquence, spot hidden, professional, and psychology. We're an amateur as well. So not too bad. Not too bad.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
And here we are.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh dear.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Right,
That's all you've got?
Let's have a look, shall we?
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, let's check out the painting first. Alright, what we got here? Hello, hello, hello.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Evidence or stuff?
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A warehouse.
So,
On Darkwater.
Mr. Pierce,
Right, okay.
what do you make of these elements?
Okay, you shouldn't take this painting lightly. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Right, so Darkwater it is.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay. What else we've got? An unlock one there. Painted. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about a mental fragility.
You must tell me
mental fragility.
if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Shouldn't take this painting lightly.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
3 months ago. Something's not right.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
Oh, I thought this might have been
That's
something
right.
different.
It came with
It was
Sarah's
still
last
white.
painting.
Not green.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Right. That's everything, isn't it? That is everything. So why is that? I suppose so you can go and get more information if you missed
I
it.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, gotta find a book.
I used to be an avid reader.
Gotta find this book. Where do I leave it? In there? Aha, here we go.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Okay, let's go. We leave it. Now stick with it. We've got a long way to go. We've got a lot of people to talk to unravel this mystery and, well, all the clues. So stick with it. I'll see you at Darkwater.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Right, okay, welcome to Darkwater. Don't you think of Mr. Fitzroy there? what Captain Fitzroy, he gets a bit of Scooby-Doo vibes from him, I think. Very Scooby-Doo-y. So we can't get medicine, and we can't get occultism from just getting up CP. So we got one to spend. So where's it going to go? So we need 2 CPs to get our eloquence up. So let's get that up. New characters. So Charles Hawkins, the deceased. Sarah Hawkins. And Simon Hawkins, the boy. Places. Island of Darkwater and Darkwater Port. The occult, that's that picture. The case file. And inventory. Knowledge. Which is the case and the Atlas of Atlantic. So this is all the clues. So we're building. Right. We know that something happened here. Yes. You all right, mate? Right. Let's find out what's. Right, let's start. Shall we? Let's go. Right.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Officer Bradley. These sailors are getting upset over nothing.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
That's quite funny.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of
He's gonna get us into trouble.
of an old roleplay.
Real bad.
We're looking for some smugglers.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
Just
You're
walk
crazy.
straight in. Want this
Cops,
place.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Where's the smugglers at?
Get it? Nobody listens to us anyway.
Oh, there's no smugglers here, sir. Good old days. So we can't get past here, obviously. There's.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see
There's
what
nothing
a
for
true
you here
sailor's got in
either.
his belly.
Beat it.
Something suspicious.
You bilge rats
What's
don't
going
scare
on?
me.
What is happening here?
What did he call us?
Now, before we go in the pub, prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
Right, they don't.
That suits me fine.
They don't do it here. We didn't have that whiskey though, so remember that. We didn't have the drink. So let's have a look in this place.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Isn't it? Nice.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
So who's this cat then? There's another character. We'll have a look about first. Have a look about before we talk to him. That's my usual, you know, find everything, because sometimes you talk to people in games, don't you, and then, or in things. Whoa, what's that up there? Is that a castle up there? Oh no. Right up on the hill. You talk to people in games and it leads straight onto something different, and you miss things. So I'm going to search everywhere before we talk to the captain. Aha. Learning of Medicine. Volume 2. See, medicine progression. I don't know how much it gives us. It doesn't seem to give us a whole point. But that's where we get it, from finding books and the cultism. Finding clues. So I'm pretty sure medicine's...
What a macabre souvenir.
Somebody's peg leg. Pretty sure medicine becomes quite important.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
That's where the peg leg belonged. Another clue. Nice place though, isn't it? Nice and bleak.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Right. Here we go.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
All been scrubbed out. But Charles Hawkins, that's the... Right, okay, that's one of the... It's dead, isn't it? So I think it's time to speak to him. Right, what have we got? Here we go.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Okay. Talk about Darkwater. Photograph.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Who is Cat? Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Right, okay. So we got a gangster.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
So there's a killer whale over there. What killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back in the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay, that's everything about Darkwater. Return again. Documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Hawkins do for a living? Or you tell me.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
What about the warehouse?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I don't know. I think that's the best one.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, that's the captain. We should have more in the diary. Can't... Ah, they're moving now, look. Aha. Ah, and there's a way through here. These have all moved.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
And what have we got here? We've got somebody stood. This is the warehouse they mean. This is where we got to get in.
Where do you think you're going?
What are we on? What are we going to say? Others are interested.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Closed?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
In the same team.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry. I really can't talk about them.
Oh.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
So that's all the line of questioning we've got with that officer. And he's blocking the door, basically. Okay. We've got these two gents here. And these are blocking this entrance. So let's see what these have got to say.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Under the rug, blah, blah.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better
Don't.
keep it shut.
My sneaking ain't very good.
Conscience.
Quiet.
See me behind door. Don't.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Hungry. Investigate their activities.
I've got to
Just
enter
come
the
straight out with
Hawkins
it.
warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple,
Oh.
in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do.
Everybody looks strangely the same, don't they?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
You work for Cat or remind me, yeah, you work for Cat?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Sounds like a nice person. You really...
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Okay. Cat said me.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another.
Okay, so that's that line of questioning. There's these two lads here, look. They look strangely...
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I'll never do such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Alright, find out about the island. About St. Brennan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Right.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
We need to get rid of the two guards, don't we?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
We need to get rid of the guards. Can they do it?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Right.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Right, that's that bit. Now. Oh, they're still busy doing that. There is that way. That way's open as well. But I think we should go in the pub. Let's see what we can do. Busy.
Hey, be careful.
Duh, duh, duh.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Apologise. Gotta be in it. Sorry about that.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Right, where are we going?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Right, they were strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision, was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Oh, he said she.
Anything else?
There's only one woman.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
We need a bottle of whiskey, don't we?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
Whiskey will do nicely. We still didn't order a drink, so that's fair enough.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging.
Okay, we've got the bottle of liquor. I think that is it. We're not going to order a drink.
That'll be all for now.
Okay, let's go around the rest of the place and get any other clues. That's his bottle of whiskey. Leave that alone.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Another clue.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What the?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Sound like the sailors from Sea of Thieves.
What brought
Monkey Island?
The whales, of course.
They all
We're
disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Eddie? Another Eddie?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
The miraculous catch.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Eddie.
So long.
There's another Eddie.
What? Another break?
One of those damn
Blah,
sailors
blah.
looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
I'm not dropping no eaves. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
That's a smashing blouse you have on. Oh, what am I going to say? Don't like any of those. She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, we don't push this one. Otherwise we'll get our head kicked in. So we better get away. So that's obviously Cat, isn't it? So I think we're going to need a recap. Let's get out the bar. That was a good few more clues. How they made their money.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
Okay,
coming.
so we got to give the bottle of liquor to these dudes. Here you go, lads.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
I hadn't done it that way before.
Follow me.
There you go.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Okay, they're starting a fight.
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that.
Well, that was one way. Don't see anything around here. Aha. Ooh. It's not very nice, is it? It's all muddy. And...
Let's see.
Oh, we got a lockpick. Nice.
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Right, now we can go into reconstruction mode, which is cool. This is the first reconstruction.
What happened here?
Now, what cop show used to do this as well? They used to do like a reconstruction, didn't they? Was it Petrocelli or which one was it?
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Oh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins'
Our
paintings?
occultism is right down there, isn't it? So there's a mystery in here as well. Right there.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Whoa, what is this place? Okay, that's that reconstruction. New clue memorized. Sarah Hawkins. Was she staying here? Ooh. Weird. Okay, let's recap. Pierce. 3 CP. Obviously we haven't spent any for a while, so where are we? Ooh. Professional eloquence, that's good. 2 CP to get our psychology up. To professional. So that's 3 professional there, that's good. Darkwater, inhabitants. So we've got James Fitzroy and Roy Mitchell. Places, we've got the bar, or the stranded whale. The occult, which is... Oh, that's the occult, is it? Ooh. His dad. Blotted out thingies. Hawkins warehouse. And inventory. Knowledge. Got some more knowledge, which is the medicine. So that was quite a lot. That was quite a lot. We got... See, amateur medicine 22%. We got a little bit more. We're getting there. Let's get out of here.
Someone has settled in here.
Oh no.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
It wasn't me.
You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Well, this,
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Sneak past him.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
At all. Raggy. Nothing spooky about this place, even slightly.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Lick of paint, it'd be alright.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Why is he still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Charles Hawkins' travels.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You know the...
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Let's go.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Yeah. Come.
Why not?
Yeah, come with us.
Right. Let's go.
Right. Anything else? Inhabitants. Now we've got his profile. Officer Bradley. And the place is the gardens. So we're just outside. Nice. Why is everything dead? Why are all the... I mean, that's dead trees. That's not like winter.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693. Psalm 3:5. Load up. Gravesite. Charles Hawkins.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached.
Where do you get the flowers? Certainly not in the garden. Okay, seen enough here. Let's take a gander, shall we? Game saved. Okay. Oh no. He's doing really well. Don't worry. I'm sure everything's fine.
I'll have to find another entrance.
3 months, you know what I mean? This place has been abandoned for years. That's what it looks like. The road is blocked.
This entrance is still in use.
Hey!
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Okay, we got a time limit. Grab the axe.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance?
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Sarah Hawkins, important. We unlocked it.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Good, good, good. Phew. Okay. Caretaker of the Hawkins property, Silas Winchester. Inventory, key. Tradesman's entrance. Let's go. Officer.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Let's do it.
You're right.
Let's go, shall we? We've got the key.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Who left this light on?
Okay, we're in.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Okay, we've got another reconstruction. What is that? Ugh.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Right. What is that? Some sort of squid or something? Yummy.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat? Or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
That looks hideous. Does it? Whatever that. Yummy. Ooh. Is that the front door?
Let's see if I can find
Silas
something
managed
the
to bring
cops
the fire
missed.
under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Okay, into reconstruction.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did someone escape the fire?
A secret.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
So I don't know how to get to that secret. I can see it's a shoe, but it won't let me, and obviously it won't let me use the lighter.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? They had a fight. Why? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Okay. I'd say it wasn't an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Okay, now we can move forwards.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
And that secret is gone.
Found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
So I don't know how to... I'm not sure how to get that. Maybe you do it before... But you go into doing the reconstruction, don't you? But there you go. Not to worry. And we find another book of medicine. So that should give us another couple of points in medicine. 24, yeah. Amateur 24. So amateur medicine. We've got 3 to spend as well. Everything's quite a lot to go up. Investigation. Let's give something for each of these. Because we need 6 to go up, don't we? Whether you can't be good, great in everything, I guess. So new clues: a clock, a smashed oil lamp, and the scene. More knowledge, which is the book. Okay. Officer, he just buggered off. He's walked off.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea
There's
shanty.
a secret in here as well. I'm not always looking at that bottom corner though. So I do miss some. Not to worry.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Spooky. This has got to be the library. Wow.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Never read it. Good film though.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I only actually watched that film right the way through very recently. Gregory Peck. Amazing film.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
That's got to be the family. So we're getting to know the family, aren't we? That's what's happening. Getting to know building the case.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Nice book. So we collect that, we take that. Yeah, why not? So there's a secret. Now we can put our lighter on. There we go. Yeah. We've got the crowbar.
A crowbar?
Oh, yes.
Could prove useful.
Crowbars are always useful. See, if I was, I would never want a great big house like this if I was rich. Just a small place.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
So there's none of these big rooms and things to be scary about. Walking miles to the toilet. With lots of spooky pictures everywhere. It's our own fault though, isn't it? Okay, we found another letter. A complaint. Got the crowbar. Right. We got some knowledge there, but... So where are we? Is that scratches on the wall as well? Scratches. Scratches on the floor.
Locked.
Saying there's a secret and that, yeah, there it is. The key. Ooh. It's one of the attic type places with scratches on the wall. Nice.
boys' room.
Reconstruction.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Wow. There's a secret in here. Aha.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Is that food? Nothing in there. Is that the Wizard of Oz?
What will her room
Check those
reveal
corners.
about her?
Check those corners. Ooh. So we've got a door. Check those corners. Pitch black. The lighting from the lighter is quite good, isn't it?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
There's a secret in here. Aha. A sketchbook. Ooh. So she makes weird paintings. We have a key. Oh, we're lockpicking this one.
Perfect.
Whoa. Bit of demon worship or something going on here.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow. They're worth a lot of money, her paintings, obviously.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Francis Sanders.
Wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Well, she didn't do anything for a while.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
A ceremonial circle. Okay, this is what the key was for, so we could have got him from outside there. Whoa!
Bradley?
Whoa.
Is that you?
Oh, the door's open. Oh. Right. Let's do it. We've got to go in there. Got to see what's going on. Scratches.
Is anyone there?
Whoa, who's that? Oi!
You! Stop!
Is there anything in here? Before I run after him. Can't see anything. Oi! Oi, I want to word with you. Got to jump down there. Let's go.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
He had some kind of mask on, didn't he? Oh no.
I'll cover you.
Oh, we got a new light source as well, and it burns. It burns away, look. It's got an oil. So we don't want to waste that.
This door was closed earlier.
Check those corners.
Where did he go?
Do you really think that
They
the
look like
fugitive
Celtic
came in here?
runes.
I don't
Charles
see
must
any
have
way
brought
out.
them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
I always check the back of things. You know, you never, there might be codes and things. So there is a
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very
who's
well.
the guy with glasses on? Who's the one with the shades?
I wonder who the
Simple as
man
that.
with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain
Yeah, I would've
areas
got
have been
that from that.
highlighted. I wonder why.
Definitely dark water.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate
Now this is
the
where a
opening
good old
mechanism.
crowbar comes into action.
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
As if the bookcase has been moved several
There's
times.
some oil. Now fill the lamp up. We've got to look for oil. And I missed the secret as well. Again. But don't worry. Oh no.
A secret passage, under the manor.
Yeah.
Like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
Okay, reconstruction. What's our first clue? Table.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
What is this place? Where's the next clue? It's got to be this box.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
So what was Charles Hawkins into? Ooh. Reconstruction hasn't finished. There must be another clue. Here we go. Ooh.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Okay, so she saw the occultism, or what's going on? Giving us more questions. Right. Okay, we got quite a bit from that, I think. 4 CP from all that. Wow. Okay. Where are we going? So we need quite a lot to go open everything, don't we? Are we going to put some on strength? Wow, we've got a long way to go for next levels now. New place. So we've got the mansion and tunnel under Hawkins' mansion. The occult is that, well, that was that ceremonial circle. Clues. Oh, loads of clues. The boys' room, or the diaries. Pictures. Who was the guy with the glasses? Inventory. We've got the lamp now, which takes oil. Obviously, it gives us a bigger range, but we need to find oil. Moby Dick. 20,000 Leagues. A sketchbook and the runes. So quite a lot we uncovered there. Although we did miss a couple of things in the mansion, but other than that, I think we did all right. Clue-wise, building the story around what's happening. I think use the lighter would be better. Yeah. I think there's going to be time where we're going to need that lamp a bit more, so I don't want to waste it. Okay, we can't get through the door.
Pierce, where you going?
Plus,
I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared?
Uh-huh.
I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Can't see any way through here. No. That's the way back. Aha. Can't go back.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
What is that? The statues?
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Image of one of her paintings. Oh. No, that is definitely a sculpture, isn't it? Is it a snake? A statue. Gotta get down. Is that... There he is.
There you are again.
Hey.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
Okay. Can't open this door, pretty sure. No. Right, don't need to put the light on, there's plenty of light. Can't get down there. Must be a way round. Oh dear. Get into the thick of it now, see? Yeah, but we wanted to do this investigation.
Time has weakened these structures.
It's obviously been here for a long time. What are they doing? Mining or smuggling, I should think, or... Check those corners.
I don't have time to search them all.
I don't know why it's there though.
I don't have time to search them all.
So here that you open a drawer and there's nothing in it. I mean, fair enough. Right, we're in. Ooh.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage.
Right.
I'll meet you at the bottom.
So we've got a... Oh, no. Right, we're still sneaking. Who? There's another picture. See, I don't know if is it a picture of me or is it of Hawkins? It's got to be Hawkins, isn't it? Or is it me? Everybody looks the same. Is it? I don't know. Whoa! What's? Hey! Ooh.
I got it.
I can't breathe.
We're starting to panic.
What?
The dream is real by the looks of it all. Have we been knocked out and gone into a dream? What is happening? We're panicking. Don't panic.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Panicking. Oh, like. Oh, we're settling down, settling down.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
So we're not dreaming, we are awake.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Cultism gone up.
I can't read Latin.
So we're going to have our occultism. Ah, this is where we got to, wasn't it? The door, which is locked. Have to get through this way. No, we do we? Is the dream? There was the light there, wasn't there? Oh, that burns that really quick. Oh, look how quickly that oil burns. So hopefully this door is open. Can't see anything. Okay, we're in.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
At least see what's going on.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, bring me more sacred flesh into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony.
Whoa. Get back, go back.
What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
And this was the way. This was the way out of the dream. Is this the way out of? Is it? We're in.
Klil noch schlag relay. Gorkanira. Sigov eni apedach ni gif kristel bas natulu. Lenalaf. Klil noch schlag relay. Gorkanira. Sigov eni apedach ni gif kristel bas natulu.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Ooh. Hawkins. No way.
You shouldn't have seen this.
What the? Well that took a different turn. Jeez.
It's caving in.
Run, keep running.
We need to get out of here.
Whoa. I gotta keep running. Oh, go, go. Ow, ow. Oh, okay, I'm still going.
My leg.
Let's get out of here. What was that? What's happened to him? Turned into like an octopus thing. Oh wow. The thing's starting to come clear now. Okay. Let's towards the light. Let's get out.
Light. At last.
I'll see you next time.